Tired of spending a lot of damn money on these packs and not getting anything you wanted? Head on over to MrMuckCoin.com for the best, cheapest, fastest, reliable service. Make sure you use code GS for 10% off your purchase. What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jill. Welcome back to another Madden 19 video. So today we have ourselves some delicious upgrades that we're going to go ahead and show you guys that I'm very excited about, that we will have for you guys tomorrow in gameplay. I have one gameplay coming out today, but it is squads. One more squad gameplay that I wanted to share with you guys that was pretty dope. You see, we got a brand new Madden. I finished my 4th Madden and I sold it. I had a Madden on Saturday and then I had another one on Tuesday. I went on an insane winning streak playing with some of the better players in the community and just been going nuts. And that right there was definitely amazing. So I sold Madden for $830K, I think. So that right there left me with like because I got like 1.4 mil off of Maddens in the past 3 days. So I went ahead and sold, the Maddens, and I was like, you know what? I think now it's time to finally make the upgrade that I've always wanted to, but it was just way too much because I didn't think I would be playing with some really goon squad players and be winning a ton. That's to make some upgrades. So we made some upgrades today. So, you see, first and foremost, we got Big Tony Gonzalez. We went ahead and picked him up. Now, the reason why I picked him up is because I was running offense today, and I just needed an extra tight end. I needed one more because the scheme that I run on squads, I need really good run blocking. So I got 3 tight ends so I can utilize that. So I was like, you know what? I really need another tight end that can route run. So I went up, scooped up Tony G for like 250 or something like that. And he's new. He was actually today. But everything else on offense is the same. But on defense, though, bam, you see it. You see my man Ronald Loddington. We picked up Ronnie Lott. Now we have him with the lockdown chem as well as the pass rush chem. And that right there gives him the best of both worlds. Plus 3 zone, plus 3 plus 3 play rec, plus 3 finesse move, plus 3 power move, plus 3 zone, plus 3 man. A whole bunch of pluses. So you take a look, 89 speed, 91 excel, 85 tackle, 97 play rec, 94 pursuit, 85 man, 96 zone with a hit power of 94. Now previously I had Brian Dawkins, and I wasn't impressed. I definitely feel like Sean Taylor plays better than Brian Dawkins. Sean Taylor was always all over the field for me, always making plays. Brian Dawkins just was not. He was not. If I did not have Brian Dawkins, I doubt I go from Sean Taylor to Ronnie Lott. But because I went from Sean Taylor to Brian Dawkins to test it out, I had no problem going from Brian Dawkins to Ronnie Lott. I bought Ronnie Lott for 1.1. I sold B-Dawk for 400K, like 397. So that right there was 400K off of Ronnie Lott on top of the Madden. So he's pretty much free, right? And then I looked at my defense like, damn, I'm really, really, really close to getting pass rush defense fully equipped. So I went ahead and picked up some diamond backups just so I can have the extra chemistry. Like I picked up Reuben Foster, and I also picked up Diamond White. Now, White really is going to see the field. I don't ever come out in dime or anything like that. He's just there to be able to have 2 chems, and Reuben Foster as well. And, I'll actually use Reuben Foster. But, yeah, we have Pass Rush fully equipped, Lockdown fully equipped, and go deep, one short, but, we'll figure that out somewhere along the line. And also, you take a look, and my Jalen Ramsey is no longer a 95 overall. He is now a 96 overall as soon as I go on ahead and I put in my other Jaguar. That normally this is how my offense would look. I just did that just for squads. I have a Jaguar tight end that I put in. I have to figure out where I'm going to put Gronkowski because my lineup is completely maxed with Chem's Jaguar players, so I can go ahead and have the +1 speed. That way I can have 25 out of 50. But that right there, we'll go on ahead and bring Ramsey to a 96 overall. Now the reason how I was able to do this is I was able to put up way more chems. You take a look, 99 man, 99 zone, 99 press, 91 acceleration, 90 speed. I know I keep showing you my pride in joy in Jalen Ramsey, but since I figured, I got Miles Jack, right? And I got Telvin Smith. Why not just completely make them as best as I possibly can? So I looked at the training, right? You guys know I did the Pass D training. to go on ahead. It was very expensive, a ton of training, but it adds +2 catching, finesse move, press, power move, man coverage, and zone coverage to every Jaguar that I have. All right, and it was really only Ramsey benefiting, but now since I have Jack and Telvin, it's like, okay, they all benefit that. And then I was like, you know what? What if I add to his play rec and his other stuff? So then, with the other Madden coach I had, I sold and I just stacked on training. I literally sold Madden and bought nothing but training. And when I say buy training, I bought heavyweight players so I could quick sell. And I went ahead and put more chemistry and rush defense. So now, you take a look, I also add +1 tackle, block shed, or impact block, pursuit, block shed, play rec, and hit power to every single Jaguar. And I'm close to tier 2, which is, well, tier 3, which is going to add another tackle, impact block, and pursuit to everyone. And that right there brought him to a 96. And somebody asked AGS, can you show how the chemistries work on the uniforms, how that goes? Well, it is very expensive. Very, very, very expensive. So you get yourself a uniform, right? And you pop it up, or stadium, and it's going to give you the option to upgrade, right? And when you upgrade, they start off very cheap, right? They're very, very, very cheap. But the more slots you equipped, the more expensive it is. Like the last tier right here is 2,500 training. 2,500. Now, it would be easier if I had a 4th, but, you know, I can't use a coach because I have Coach Madden. But right here, we go to upgrade, and we take a look. I'm at the very last tier to unlock, which is 25. So in order for me to get tier for the Jaguars Rush D, in order for me to unlock tier 12, which is, you know, you need 12 players. So I need tier 12 of that, you know, and I'm 2 chemistry short of that. So I would have to get rush defense 2 more times. That's 5,000 training. 5,000 training just for me to be able to do that. And then you come right here, and I have 2 slots left. So the second to last is 2,000 training, and then the last one is 2,500. So, you know, I would obviously go here with impact, rush defense, and then stuff like that. So when you actually do buy it, it gives you the option. Now, you can do this with any single team. Any single team. You can stack, how many slots is there? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 slots, right? So you can go on ahead and stack 10 slots for 4 different teams. You can have the Buccaneers head coach, and you can stack all 10 of these, and then you can add all 10 for Jaguars or rush defense, right? Which is going to give you +2 catching, finesse, and all that for every Buccaneer player. And then away uniform, you could have Giants, and you could do the same. Home uniform, you could have Cowboys, and all your Cowboys will get. So that's like how it works. You know, you have to go on ahead and buy them, and you see that, well, let's start fresh so I can show you guys exactly how it's done. So and somebody said, how do I get Ramsey to 99 zone? And that's how it is, you know, I was able to do it. So I believe Stocky's 93. +3 from lockdown, that brings it up to 96. John Madden +1 zone coverage brings it up to 97. And then the +2 from the Jaguars uniforms that I have, the pass defense, gives me +2 zone. So that's how I got him up to 99 zone, if anybody's wondering. So let's change lineup. Let's go to lineup 1. And let's go to, let's see, uniforms. Okay, let's change these uniforms for another uniform that's blank. So let's go with these Bills, right? Let's upgrade these Bill uniforms. So the very first slot is 10 training. Not much at all, right? Not much at all. So let's say we copy it. All right, let's go ahead and buy that. Now I have a new slot, and then I get to, you know, select any one of these. Any one of these. These are 50 training. And you see Bills right here. Bills rushing. +1 carry, stiff arm, impact block, run block footwork, you know, all this stuff. And then you see all this stuff right here continues to overlap. But in order to do it, you see tier 1 requires 4 players. Means I have to get this same training 4 times. So I would have to purchase 4 different slots just to unlock tier 1 of that. So I would have to get this one, this one, this one, and then you can see every single time you buy it gets more and more expensive. But let's say you don't have Coach Madden, right? To get tier 1 will only cost 100 training, because you can put tier 1 on 4 different pieces of Bills equipment. I could have Bills away uniform, tier 1. Bills home uniform, tier 1. Bills stadium, tier 1. Bills coach, tier 1, which is all 10 training. No, it's 10, right? So it's actually 40 training, right? So I can get +1 on the Bills scheme for only 40 training, and because you need 4 of these. Well, plus the 50 it takes, so 250 training. So let's say I went with Bills pass defense right here. So you see the glitchy one, the zone and man, you need tier 2, which is 8 of them. That's where it gets expensive, because tier 1 gives you +1 catch, finesse move, and press for that specific team. Tier 2 gives man, zone, and power move, but you need tier 2, and you need 8 of those slots. So it gets very, very, very expensive, I would need 2 of these on every single item on all 4 of them if I'm able to. But that's how, it works. That's how you do the training, the team training camps and stuff like that. So we're going to have gameplay for you guys tomorrow with the team. And also, guys, I forgot to mention, at the very beginning, code GS does save you 10% off your total. But if you use code GS15, that right there doesn't take a percentage off your total, but it adds 15% more coins to your total. For example, if you purchase 1 million coins and you use code GS, 10% of the price will be deducted. If you bought 1 million coins and you use code GS15, the price is the same, but 15% of coins that you purchase is added for free as a bonus, so you would receive an extra 150K for free. That's how it works. I forgot to mention that to you guys, but yeah, gameplay will be live tomorrow. I got to figure out what it is I'm gonna do about putting Gronkowski in somewhere, because I can't remove my Jaguars anywhere. I might just have to go with tier like 1 less of go deep, which my throw power is there, so I don't really. It's like subtract 1 route long, like a spec catch, deep route running, stuff like that. When I go to go deep, you see I'm missing spec catch, deep accuracy, and deep route running. We are already upgraded him as much as possible. I should go to conductor instead of gunslinger, because he hits his offensive lineman in the back of the head way too often. It's very, very frustrating. But you see 96 throw power. That's already maxed out. I'm completely fine with that, But yeah, hopefully you guys are looking forward, man. We got Ronnie Lott, man. We got my man Ramsey to a 96. We got Reuben Foster here as well. So definitely excited to have some Niners out there, and definitely excited to put these guys out on the field and see how it is they perform. I've been wanting this Ronnie Lott since I've seen it. As a Niner fan, I seen that Ronnie, and I was like, yo, I need him. Like, I really, really, really want that Ronnie. And for 1.1, we got him. And, being able to do all the Madden coaches really, really, really help out a lot. I believe I lost my last game because I was running offense today. I'm actually going to upload a game from squads with me actually running offense. We did all right today, but not as good as, I know we could have if I was running defense, because I'm just not really comfortable. Head-to-head, I'm getting comfortable. But on squads, it's very different, because you have 3 users running around on top of blitzes and stuff like that. When you play good players, it's tough. It's definitely tough. I'm number 9 right now. I'm on an actually 2-game losing streak right now. But you see, my Super Bowls are up to 12, though. I won like 5 Super Bowls in the past few days. So that right there is definitely something that, I've been playing with Drift a lot. I've been playing with Loco. Unfortunately, that 2-game losing streak, we lost playing together. But anyways, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed, man. It's your boy GS. We're going to go on ahead and be signing out, man. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to these players roaming around. Also, man, you guys know the link is in the description. Code GS saves you 10%. Code GS15 adds 15% additional coins. Let me take a sip of this Diet 7-Up one time for the one time. See you munchkins later.